Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Financial Literacy. I'm a political economist out of the Bay Area. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an attorney. I just started using velocity banking in my personal life to see how it works out. Sometimes for many of you, you may get an offer in the mail in terms of consolidating your debt, reducing your debt, and then the credit agency showing you how much your debt is. So let's take a look at Experian, and over the last 2 months, what they've shown me my debt to be and me using velocity banking against that debt. All right, again, this is day 784 of my journey in velocity banking. I started in maybe November or December of 2023. I had three mortgages, student loans, and other credit cards debt totaling about $352,000. I'm down to $176,000. I have brought the debt down to as low as 151. Then took a couple of vacations and other things and dealing with my businesses and push it back up to 176. As I stated early, often Experian or other companies send me credit card offers and just wanted to show you how I've reduced my debt in a couple of months. So for me, velocity banking is a method of using a line of credit or cash loans, credit cards, etc., even cash advance to strategically to reduce debt, build wealth within a capitalist democratic society such as the US. I've been able to reduce my debt and now I'm making small micro loans to my clients to help them get on to the velocity banking bandwagon. Most of the times, we're dealing with maybe not having a large enough credit card to put many of the expenses on. So making small loans to strategically help my clients. Before doing velocity banking, I used to pick up my check, put it into the bank of the credit union, pay my debts and expenses, and then whatever remains in the credit union until the next paycheck. Post my frugal velocity banking, and I call it frugal velocity banking because I grew up in public housing. So I was frugal or living frugal below my means, off of government assistance, food stamp, Medicaid, Medicare, WIC, whatever you name it, it was free because I lived in public housing. Now what I do is pick up my paycheck and my investment property income that I have, put it into the bank. And from the bank, I put it onto four different types of lines of credit. And lines of credit is what extended to you from a bank or lender in general. From there, I let it sit until a full month, and then I pay off all my expenses using a credit card or line, using a credit card or a check. So again, all of my expenses that I have for the month, I don't pay them off until about the fifth or the third of the next month. I'm able to put the vast majority of my bills onto one credit card and then try to pay that credit card off in full. And then what is left or remains stays within the line of credit. At this particular time, with velocity banking from 2023 to 2026, I built up my credit. I was able to get a line of credit or a HELOC onto two of my properties, and now I've incorporated that into velocity banking also. So Experian told me on Saturday, January the 24th, 2026, that at 7:49 a.m., let me change that, 2006, 7:49 a.m., that I could get a credit card and pay off $26,584 in general. Then by Saturday, February the 21st, 2027, 40 a.m., they told me that I can pay off $17,328. So using velocity banking, frugal velocity banking, moving toward the no eat out months and reducing my debt, I was able to reduce my debt by $9,256. That's looking at just what Experian said at one point in January. I had $2,584 on the books. And then again, by February, they said I had 17,328. So that was a reduction in by $9,256. My income was probably 3,800 for my W-2 and maybe 2,000, about 3,000 from rental income. So what are the next steps? If you're interested in learning these techniques, please contact me or my team. I'd love to work with you in terms of reducing your debt and looking to see how my Frugal Velocity Banking program can also help you to get some of these results. You can also just use your basic cash flow from what you have now, and you don't have to use any type of program or any type of coaching. But what I provide is additional capital, additional coaching to help you get into a line of credit and improve your numbers. That includes being on my credit cards. I can help you increase your score. We can look at setting up a budget. So a number of ways to help you to start velocity banking and other methods.